Be.Live. Be yourself and live your purpose. I'm your host, Roca Cruz. In our last episode, we talked about the silent thief of joy, comparison, and how staying in our own lane brings peace and purpose. But even when we stop comparing, many of us are still left asking, okay, but what now? What's my path? What do I want? That question leads us to today's episode, Finding Clarity. Because once we quiet our outside voices, we have to learn how to hear our own voice. Today, we'll talk about what clarity really means and why it's so hard to find it in our noisy world, and how we can reconnect with our own voice so we can walk confidently in the direction meant for us. So let's reflect. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by advice, endless shoulds, and comparisons? Have you ever wondered, am I doing this because I want to or because everyone else expects it? Is this my dream or someone else's version of success? When we lose clarity, we lose direction. We start living reactively instead of intentionally. Why is it so hard to find clarity today? Number one, information overload. We consume thousands of opinions daily through social media, reels, podcasts, YouTube videos by so called experts. Number two, pressure to keep up. The faster the world moves, the more we fear falling behind. Number three, fear of missing out or FOMO. We chase trends even when they don't fit our soul. And number four, external validation. We're trained to seek approval or doing what pleases others instead of alignment, doing what's true in our inner values and purpose, even if others don't always approve. So without clarity, we drift. We chase what sparkles instead of what satisfies. There are signs when you're living without clarity. Signs are like you feel exhausted trying to please everyone. You say yes, but feel resentful afterwards. You constantly doubt your decisions. You feel busy but directionless. If you relate to any of these, you're not broken. You're simply disconnected from your inner compass. So let's try to find clarity. Finding clarity is hard. It takes discipline. But here are some ways that you can start finding your clarity. You can create a space for silence. In our busy world, we need a space that we can keep quiet. Clarity doesn't scream, it whispers. You set an intentional time each day, even just 5 minutes, without screens, noise, or distraction. You can walk, pray, journal, sit quietly, and just listen. Then you could ask questions. Instead of asking, what should I do? Ask, what feels true for me? What excites my soul, even if it scares me? What would I choose if no one else had an opinion? And then ask yourself, what matters to me? So when you ask these questions, you're asking your core values too. Return to what you stand for. Honesty, creativity, is that you? Compassion, growth. When choices align with your values, clarity follows. And then watch how your body responds. When you're in the right track, your body feels often lighter, more open. You sleep better. When you're off track, you feel restless, you feel tense, you're anxious. Your body often knows before your mind catches up. So sometimes why do why are you depressed? Maybe because you don't have clarity. Now here's a story of Mateo. Mateo spent years studying engineering because that's what the family wanted, because it was practical. But deep down, he loved design, storytelling, and songwriting. Every semester felt heavier until one day he sat down away from everyone's voices and asked, "If no one judged me, what would I pursue?" The answer was clear: creative media and the arts. When he finished engineering, he pursued the arts. But today, Mateo is still struggling to provide for the family, but he has clarity. He loves what he's doing. Finding clarity is very hard, but not impossible. Not by asking others, but by finally asking yourself. So, what happens when we gain clarity? Decisions feel lighter. Saying no becomes easier. Energy increases because you're aligned. And peace replaces pressure. Your path becomes yours, not a copy of someone else. Clarity isn't perfection, it's choosing direction with courage, even when the outcome is uncertain. So let's journal. Write it down. Write down, where in my life do I feel most confused or conflicted? Write down those questions. What do I really want? What brings me peace? What's true for me? Or what excites my soul, even if it scares me? And then, like Mateo's question, if no one judged me, what would I pursue? Write it down. Just use those 5 minutes to listen to yourself inwardly and trust that inner voice. Clarity isn't given to you by others. Clarity is found by slowing down, asking deeper questions, and trusting your soul to answer. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to listen and take the next step this week, every day. Gift yourself 5 minutes of silence each day and ask yourself, what is true for me today? And then listen. Listen to the whispers of your voice. Thank you for tuning in into Be.Live. Until next time, keep believing, keep growing, and keep living your purpose. Next week, we'll talk about resilience, how to rise strong after setbacks. Because living your purpose doesn't mean avoiding failure. It means growing through it.